Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we are starting the series for a game called Stacking. Now I'm covering this as a comparison to Sam & Max Season 2, which is a point-and-click adventure game. This time slot is for point-and-click adventure games, and Stacking really isn't a point-and-click adventure game. It's more of a modern twist of a certain type of game, like point-and-click adventures, in the sense that there will be a goal, you will go about in kind of a silly way of solving that goal, but the big difference here is we will be controlling a character with a controller instead of just clicking to a point and walking to it. We won't be picking up many items, if any. I don't know if Stacking has any items that you actually pick up. Instead, what happens is there's this Russian doll concept where we'll be playing as the smallest form of Russian doll, and we will hop into other characters and then start controlling them. So it is this silly concept, the way they depict it, in which we take control of not usual playable characters and make them playable characters. So like this, you hop into a character that's slightly one bigger, you can get in there. You hop into the next character, you're big enough to get into that one. You hop into that character, you're big enough to get into that one. And each one of these characters are going to have something useful, or they'll have something to say because we can also talk to them. Also take note that there's nothing, only one character right now that is not in shadow because we haven't started the game. I also want to point out, and I do this a lot, while we have the graphic settings at 1080p and everything on, there is no back button. Well, no, I didn't mean to say back button, there is a back button. But there is no audio settings. It's not hidden under controls anywhere. I'll be playing it with a Xbox 360 controller. There's nothing in the extras as far as audio. So I have really no concept or way of adjusting the audio that would be easier. Notice that when I hit A on the controller to go to this help menu, it tells me the controls on the controller. When I click on it with the mouse, it tells me the controls on the mouse and keyboard. There's really not a lot of other things to talk about, so let us start the game and begin the story. This is going to be a short and little adventure, and then we are going to go back to Sam & Max Season 3, and then finally finish the Sam & Max series off after Season 3, and then we'll move on to something else, maybe a point-and-click adventure game, maybe something else. Probably a point-and-click adventure game because I still have quite a lot of them. Anyways, beginning now. Well, I have the DLC, The Lost Hobo King, and you'll see from the artistic style and the time frame it's set in why it's called The Lost Hobo King. But right now we want to do the original adventure. We'll do The Lost Hobo King after. I'm gonna try and get all of the potential outcomes, because there are 3 different ways to solve almost every puzzle. I'm gonna try to get all 3 of them because it rewards you for doing that as we go. Also because that's really what I'm trying to contrast here versus Sam & Max, which gives you one very specific and very difficult way of solving a lot of puzzles. Future of child labor to be... I didn't catch the whole thing, it loaded too fast. Darn my SSD. Papa! Gather around, everybody. Albert, Agatha, Abigail, Archibald, and you too, Agnes. Hey. Oh, sorry, Charles. I didn't see you there. Now family has some very exciting news. We play as Charles. Is it food, Papa? Toilet paper? Blankets? Our money troubles are over. I am now the master chimney sweep at the Bear's newest enterprise. I have to leave immediately, but I'll soon be back. Weeks later. Look at the doors. Children, your father has not returned and we're out of money. We are already sold most of our belongings. I'm here for the children. You've been unable to meet your debts and they are to be apprenticed. No, you can't take my children. Don't worry, Mom. We'll work off our debts soon. You can stay. You need hard workers, not runs. 1 month later. Mom, we were tricked. The Baron's have me and some other kids trapped at the Royal train station, and we can't escape. Albert. Oh, I thought he was going to Hogwarts for a second. Mom, I'm going after Albert. But Charles, what can you do? The Baron's men are dangerous. Remember the family slogan, Mom. Blackmore family chimney sweeps ain't no mess we can't address. At the nearest rail station. That handcar looks beat, but it'll have to do. Oh, come on. I'm not that little. What's with all the racket? I need my beauty sleep over here. We need to get to the train station to rescue my kidnapped brother. That's so, well then step aside. Helping a fellow traveler in need is the hobo way. Let's see how fast this thing will go. This place is big and much warmer than the old rail yard. With the wheel off, I think you're stuck here, mister. Don't worry, kid, I've got nothing better to do. I'm Levi the hobo. I'm Charlie Blackmore. Wow, they don't give me enough time to read. That sounds exciting. Did I mention before how nice and warm this place is? So, that's your little intro. Take note that this is a... Wow, that brightness is a little dim. I may have to go and adjust the brightness if the game didn't tell me to do it in first place. Notice how there's like human-sized playing cards in comparison, and those are marbles hanging from the roof. So this is kind of a play pretend world. So we start here and hey Charlie, come over here. Press Q to talk to the hobo. Q? I don't want to press Q. How about X? Yeah, X works because I'm using the controller. Don't be afraid to talk to folks. It's often the best way to get help. Press X to talk again. Good luck finding your brother, Charlie. So he has a funny little hoppy way of walking. And one of the goals of this game is that you want to hop in the back of all the characters because that unlocks them off your list. Let's see. You have... I think we may have to really adjust the brightness. We have an archive here. You have your objectives, and if you hit the more info, I think it will give you hints, and then you have your collection there. Let's see. Settings. Oh, audio is here. It's just not in the main menu. Ooh, that is weird. Alright, well, let's... Audio. This game was made by Double Fine, and it was one of their, I think, first games to be made. Usually I play games at 50% audio. Let's start with that. That's a big pain. I hate when you sit here and you're trying to get it exactly at 50 and you're playing back and forth. Let's go with the visuals now, see what's there. What do we think? Like 75? Is that a little too bright? And then camera, we don't need any of that right now. Let's see, how's that look in comparison? It's probably a little blown out, but I think that's better. Hey, Charlie, come here. I'm gonna end up voicing all of this, aren't I? I wish there was some voice acting, but like I said, this was like one of Double Fine's very first games, and it was imaginative and smart. You better get going, kid. There's no telling where your brother is. Well, then why'd you call me over there? If you're just gonna tell me to go. So, things that aren't gonna be super important is we're not gonna have to search every single inch, I don't believe. I think the levels are pretty small, actually. And it's more about the puzzles being a little bit more difficult. Danger condemned. Coalition of the unwilling. I guess I could sit here and just not. Please, I can't shovel coal anymore. I don't even own the shovel. Easy, kid, I'm just looking for my brother Albert. Albert and I were being forced to shovel coal when the strike started, and I managed to escape. Well, where is he, kid? I'm gonna bust him out. He's still in the coal room with the other kids, but you won't be able to free him until the strike is over. How am I gonna end the strike? Grown-ups never listen to me. You're gonna have to find a way to get the train guild down the main platform to talk to the strikers. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can talk some sense into these adults. Try looking for them at the Royal Lounge, but I'm not sure that... Hey! What? So, get all 3 members of the train guild to leave the lounge and take them down to the main platform to talk to the striking coal union. That is our quest now. So, this guy, again, is one size above the size above mine, so he's 2 sizes bigger than me. And that's why I can't hop into him. Otherwise I could just walk behind him. In fact, we can't hop into anybody until very specifically we're supposed to. I'm sorry I can't go with you. Now, it might be worth it if you were trying to play a full-on perfectionist run, like 100% trying to talk to everybody, but you really don't need to. You just need to talk to the right people. Unlike Sam and Max sometimes, where you feel like you absolutely have to talk to everybody several times. This game is a lot more lenient. It has a lot more different ways. Keymaster is late again. Took control of the game from me for a second there. I really have to wonder about voicing a game like this. This game, well, if they were going to make a sequel ever, which they could, there's no reason why they aren't. Here's our prompt. If you get close to the back of another doll who is exactly one size larger than you, then press what button? Oh, I believe it's B. You will stack inside the doll and remain in control. Any nearby doll that you can stack with will glow blue. Oh, it's a Y. So, this is the main gameplay mechanic of this, of how you go about solving the puzzles. But in a lot of ways, it still really is just a point-and-click adventure game. So we have now taken control of this character. There is in the top left, you can see one guy here. If I hit, I believe, Y, I can stack into the lady. Now there's two guys in the top left. And it's not going to let me unstack right now, but it's not a permanent thing. So if we go over to the collection, the characters we just stacked in are not the important characters. There are this many. How many is that? 4, 8, plus another 10. There are 18 special characters in this level that we're trying to get. And now I can stack into this guy. All dolls have special abilities that can be used to solve puzzles or just have fun. Press A to use them. So this guy has the make way ability. He is the trained guy. So he just yells at him and goes, make way. And now we have the ability to unstack, and the ability to unstack, and the ability to unstack. And we can just go back, and back. So if I, for instance, wanted to be in this guy, I would need to be one below. And so now I'm into the listen ability, which I don't know if that would really help anything. If I wanted to be that guy, I would have to unstack a couple of times. Let's see. And he has the cough ability. So a lot of these abilities are not going to help as much as you would think. Here we have the strike going on. Now notice this guy turns because they don't want you to just be able to walk into the union leader and take control of them immediately. So they put some limitations here. We are in the entrance area, which is really off as far as scale. It's really, really big. Hey you, I need some help over here. So he wants to talk. We can talk at any size. I need the keymaster to open the gate. Unstacking. You can press B to unstack down one size from the largest doll to the next largest doll inside. Unstacking is useful when you're looking for the right doll to solve a challenge, or when you need a smaller space doll to get through tight spaces. Alright. So, where is the keymaster? He's right here. We need this guy with the key over there to unlock. Unique doll found. Unique dolls are one of a kind and often used to solve puzzles. They're easily spotted by the slight shimmering effect, and collecting them will unlock rewards. unique doll, one of 18, new award unlocked in the secret hangout. So with already, in comparison to your first 20 minutes or so of playing a Sam and Max point and click, or pretty much any point and click adventure, we've been awarded with an unlockable, which usually aren't in point and click adventures really. Everything is technically an unlockable, you could argue. So this guy has the unlockability, but you have to be near the key. And we've run into a interesting new gameplay mechanic. I think all adventures, which I guess that's the comparison here. This is an adventure game of a different style instead of a point-and-click adventure. All of them should have some slightly different and unique gameplay mechanics in them. I don't want to see any other game really take on this Russian doll stacking concept besides Stacking 2. I'd be fine with the Stacking 2 from Double Fine, but I wouldn't want to see anybody else take this on. It's a silly concept. It only works for a few stories, but I would love to see more adventures with more unique concepts. Here we go, we're gonna unlock this. Nobody questions that. So now we can come into this area, the main concourse. Navigation trail. You've got great intuition. Tap the right bump to follow your intuition to the next objective. So super holding our hand compared to something like Sam and Max, where we were wandering around all the time, not even sure where we were going a lot of times, not even sure what we were supposed to be doing. Have you seen a little boy in a blue sailor outfit with red hair? No, but I'll keep an eye out for him. So this is a family collection here. What's your name? My name is Ludmilla. Ludmilla. So if I can find the 3 family members that are of that family and stack into all of them, I will unlock all of them, and I believe accomplish some kind of challenge or achievement. Press back to review your objectives. From there you can use the left trigger to cycle to your archive if you need a reminder. Apparently I was wandering around aimlessly and too much for the game. Get the train to guild to leave the lounge and take them down to the main street. Main platform. So our goal now is to get into the Royal Lounge. But I can't just walk up here and see if I can go in. No uninvited guest may enter the lounge. I see, if I even see one uninvited guest, I will kick everyone out. That's interesting. Challenges are puzzles that can be solved multiple ways using different combinations of dolls. Each solution earns rewards. Press left bump to reveal a challenge solution hint. So I could just solve this, but you know, it has been a while since I've played this, and I'm not sure I totally remember the right way. Notice that here's another member of that family. So if I could find the little boy, I could get all 3. There's some people standing in line over here. There's over here a newsstand. I think you can talk to them. They're sold out of newspapers. There's an information booth over here. There really isn't a ton of stuff. There's a really stinky guy over there. There's a bathroom, and here's the little boy. So let's unstack, 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 and then match stacking sets. Some unique dolls belong to a match stacking set. Stacking all of them together will advance the game and unlock rewards. So we have Hans Allendorf. Notice his name is in the top left corner because he is a unique character. Then we just have to come over here. Oops, hit the wrong button. Nope, that was the wrong one. Now we have Ludmilla Allendorf for the lost German family. And the mother is over here. Not a difficult thing here. All we have to do is find them. Hooray, we have found each other. Children, we must have boarded the wrong train. This was not the Schnitzel Museum. Mother, can we return home now? Sure. Yes, Hans, fetch the luggage, Schnell. Oh, they're making the kids do it. There's a running gag here, the kids do all the work. So, I don't think... I could still stack in him. But his ability is just called Go Potty, which makes him go to the bathroom if he's in the bathroom. Let's see. We'll run down there to the bathroom and use it. Let's see. Much better now. So there's all kinds of characters talking to me. All kinds of things I want to use. He has all this luggage on his head. So I'm not sure I can stack. Nope, I can still stack into him. And I don't have a jump button, so there's no platform or anything that luggage would add to it. All it's really done is just got me set for the collection. With those 3 things, now I only have 14 more characters to collect, and I would want to do them all, but we're right now trying to just beat the story. Empty the lounge, let's hit right button for a hint. So here's our challenges hint. There are 3 solutions, more information, and let's see, what is our first reveal? Maintain your distance from the guard. Cannot come in here, only invited guests can. Alright, so we have to maintain our distance from the guard. If we're over here, we can do this, and we can do this, and we can do this. And then we have a rancid belch ability. Let's try that. Into this. Now maybe I have to be a little closer. No, doesn't sound like that's... I will not allow myself to be distracted by beauty again. Well, here's the widow Chastity. She has a seduce ability. Let's see if this works. There we go. He's all about that bass, as it were. So he's smitten. So now I can just run around while he's paying attention. And but this guy wants to talk to me. You get locked up again, I can help. get on this guy. He has an ability to unlock it, I believe. Ah, so now I need to stack in this one. Hey, come over here, I can help you. No, I'm gonna do something. Come on. This way. And now when I unstack, this guy can run this way. And mint. Uses maintenance to open that. You could have also used this maintenance to open this. So either way we go. And once we're in here, he's probably gonna see us in here and kick everybody out. I believe that's how this works. Although everybody that's in here right now is supposed to be in here. So, excuse me, sir, may I see your invitation? No. Uninvited guests, the mood is ruined. Everyone out now. Apparently, any riffraff is allowed in. Let us leave this place, gentlemen. So that is the fantastic solution. But every challenge has multiple solutions, and each solution found earns you rewards. You can try and find more solutions at any time. Why not try your hand at another solution right now? Well, we won't do it right now, but we have the characters out. But we still also want to find the other solutions for this puzzle. We also want to work on all the other challenges that could be here. There's no guarantee, I believe, that there will be 6 in this entire area. There very well may only be 3 or 4 in this area. And we want to find all the collectibles. We've done 4% of the game, but we've been mostly tutorializing here too. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode right where it is. I wrap up all my recordings the same way. I ask you to like this video, I ask you to share it with your friends, I ask you to subscribe to my channel, I ask you to comment if you want to, and I ask you to watch every second of my videos, because all that helps me with YouTube, lets them know that my videos are good and worth watching. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name Rydo. That takes you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description. Things like Twitter, Facebook, Google+. You can friend me on Steam and Battle.net also. There is a playlist tab on my main YouTube page also for all the other games I've covered, so if you have some more free time and want to see more of my videos, I'm sure there's something there that will interest you. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.